is Alan. I'm from Somerville. I just wanted to take a poll first before I ask my question. I'm assuming everybody here is in district because of the way your invitation system works. How many here are registered voters? How many are voting in the upcoming primary?
How many are running?
So I am in district. I am a registered Republican. I vote regularly in all of these elections. Given the population here, I think that you should be concerned about some of these answers. I think the clear criminality of the current administration and lack of outcry lack of outcry or action from the party in control of the government causes me to believe the Republican Party is becoming morally bankrupt, and I cannot see myself voting for any Republican for any office for the foreseeable future. When will you call out the president and Republican leadership on the tax returns that should have been released? On the financial disclosures, as we see the obvious financial self-interest of the Trump family. On the obstruction, even if legal, but perhaps not ethical, of the investigation into collusion with the Russians. When will you call them out? What will it take to make a clear statement?
Thank you. I support the special counsel, Mr. Mueller. I think that is an excellent step, and I believe that Mr. Mueller will investigate the matters that you have raised, and he will do so in a completely impartial and above-board manner.
Expeditiously?
And I believe that one of the challenges regarding a special counsel is that it takes some time for the investigation to get going. And this is particularly true in this situation because there'll have to be security clearances because some of these issues involve sensitive foreign matters. I thought that Rob Rosenstein, the Deputy Attorney General, his office could have handled the matter, but I was the first Republican in the nation, I believe, to say that the Attorney General Sessions should recuse himself on this matter. And I think that the fact that Rob Rosenstein appointed a special counsel, and as you know that was done by the Deputy Attorney General in his capacity as Acting Attorney General, was an example that he understands the seriousness of the situation. Now regarding your specific concerns, I am of the opinion that the President's tax returns are likely to be subpoenaed by the special counsel. And regarding you didn't say this directly, but I think you were probably referring to the emoluments clause. Is that fair?
Yes, sir.
I am a lawyer and I have practiced constitutional law. This is the question for me. The Trump Organization, for example, I'll give you an example, owns a hotel on Pennsylvania Avenue 2 or 3 blocks from the White House. If a foreign government rents out the ballroom for an event, and if the same amount of money is paid by that foreign government for renting out the ballroom as a private entity would pay for renting out the ballroom. No more or no less. Does that violate the emoluments clause? That is an open question, ladies and gentlemen. And I believe that that should be decided by the Supreme Court of the United States. We have never had a decision of the Supreme Court as to whether or not the emoluments clause extends to a fair trade. And I don't know the answer to that. I understand and believe it's a serious question, but I would rely on the Supreme Court, and I believe a suit has already been brought in that regard. And to answer your question more generally, I criticize the president where I disagree with him. I indicate where I support him. I think that, for example, on the budget, I have indicated my position on that. On his recent trip, I've indicated my position on that. And certainly, I think that a fair and impartial investigation regarding the whole Russian situation should occur. And I think that Bob Mueller will do a superb job and let the chips fall where they may. Thank you for your question. Next question.